I wanted to ask you, you've come through, you had your own diva moment or experience, which you reckon you've come out the other side of. Are there any outrageous requests on the Michael Buble requirement list?
Me?
Are you a normal kind of guy?
Oh no. I'm
Bottled water from the Himalayas?
Oh no,
Delivered by...
I'm not that, I'm not so, I think I'm not much different from a lot of artists. I think just the little things, you know what I mean? Like when I come into the room, as you saw before, I expect everyone to bow.
Yeah. I was surprised there was no one with the rose petals.
No, there's a rose petal thing,
yeah.
but only in the bed.
You let it go off and have a drink.
Yeah. I just like the odd thing. You know, I get my same kicks as anyone else does by going outside and, like hitting children or laughing at people less fortunate than me. But in other ways, I think I'm perfectly nice. I think, honest to God, for a guy with as much money as I have and as much fame, and just basically with the body, you know what I mean? And the
I
looks.
noticed that. It's very hard to...
Yeah, well, but I think with all of that and humility as well, it's hard to lose. You know what I mean? It really is hard to lose. People at home don't realize that I'm a little over 2 meters and 10. Is that right? 2'10"?
Well, something like that.
Something like that.
We'll have to be close.
And by the way, you're a beautiful, tall woman as well.
Thank you.
But this is professional, this is Sky News, and I don't want to take it here, but for 2 seconds, feel that elbow muscle and tell me if you've ever felt it.
That's very impressive. I saw it before you.
My knee muscle is also
I was hoping that you would let me have a touch. Thank you.
It's one of the hardest.
Yeah, it's good.
Do a lot of work on it.
But let me ask you about the fame thing, because mostly when you do ask famous people, they say to you, you ask them, are you having fun? And they say, no, it's all about the craft. And, I just like to make people happy. You must be having fun. You are earning money. You're doing what you love. You're meeting great people.
I don't like it.
So you can honestly say that
yes,
it is
I have
a
fun.
blast.
I sat in a van last night from the airport. I came in from Melbourne, and I sat with my friends Susan Leon and Jen Fontaine and Tiffany Henry, and I said, my life is amazing. I've made friends all over the world. For God's sake, they pay me to make music and to act like a jackass, basically. I get to be myself, and I don't take it for granted. Maybe I do sometimes, but this is a good life. You know what? There are people digging ditches, and there are policemen that risk their lives every day, and firemen, and there are school teachers that go above and beyond the call of duty and get paid diddly. And I hate hearing the complaining.
Life is indeed sweet. As well as all the success, he's in love with the Devil Wears Prada actress Emily Blunt. They met at last year's Logies, and their relationship inspired one of the 2 original tracks on the new album, Everything.
You make me sing your every line, your every word, your everything.
Google Michael Buble and it's all about that voice. Beautiful, spellbinding, as good as, some critics say even better than Sinatra's. So what does Michael think about the comparisons?
They say, the next Sinatra, the next this. There'll never be another Sinatra, and there'll never be another Tony Bennett. These gentlemen have listen, I've copied them, and I've tried to bring my own thing to it, and I've tried to grow it, but they're the originals, man. They're the original gangsters, and if I can be a small part of keeping their legacy alive, I think that's marvelous, and I think that they think that's marvelous, and that's a big kick in the pants for me. I think that's really great.
Are you listening to anything on your iPod? Do you have an iPod?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Are you listening to any music, Tony Bennett aside, from artists who aren't dead?
Yeah, are you kidding me? This is why I am who I am, because I didn't want to, I'm not nostalgic about this music. I didn't want to be a photocopy of Sinatra. I didn't want to be born in 1925 and be part of the Rat Pack. I'm happy to be Michael Buble. I was born the son of a fisherman in 1975, and I like my Nintendo, and I like McDonald's, and I like Mika. I like Mika. I'm sorry, it's true. I do. I like Mika, and I like Daniel Powter, and I like the Beastie Boys, and I like Aerosmith, and I like Nirvana, and I like Pearl Jam, and I like, I like music. I don't care when it was written or by who, as long as it's good. A good song is a good song, and on my records, I'm allowed to do all these things. I love R&B and pop and rock, and jazz, and it's great for me that I can take all this music and put my stamp on it and not be called schizophrenic. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not many people are allowed to do that. I love pop music, and that's what I am. I'm a pop singer. I'm a pop crooner. I'm not a jazz singer. I wish I was. I'm just not that good.
And as for the super suave, super slick image, Emily gets to see a different side. And apparently, it's not quite as pretty.
I think that she thinks it's funny. I think we both, I mean, come on, I've seen that girl look so hot on a red carpet. I can't wait to get home and make out with her, you know. But I've also seen her with her geeky Coke bottle glasses and her little geeky ears.
But what about
sticking
you?
out.
I was talking
Let's
about
talk
you.
about her and what a geek she is. No, I think that, I think, you know what? I'm just gonna say this, and maybe this is egotistical, but I think it's sexy to be a nerd. And I think it's sexy for me to be okay with being a nerd. And maybe I don't have Justin Timberlake's body. I have more of a Ron Burgundy thing going on. But I think that's sexy, and I think it's coming back. I'm bringing Chunky back. And maybe when I get older, I'll be bringing Harry back too.
You go with that, and I hope it goes somewhere
I'm
for you.
bringing Harry back.
Chunky or a total charmer? You decide. He'll be back to tour Australia early next year.